So back to the sobriety thing. It's been tough, but it's also been great. The good parts are that I can feel myself again. The clarity in my mind is better. The weekends, like not losing a whole fucking weekend if you go out on a Friday night, did you realize how much fucking time there is in a weekend? There's a lot of time in a weekend when you're not hungover or fucking in a pub or drinking or in some fucking random dude's gaff and fucking whatever. Did you ever like, oh my God. Sometimes I'd come to myself in like a Sunday afternoon and I'd be like, whose house am I in? Why am I here? And who are these people? But that was normal. That was like a normal fucking thing for me. I look back at it now and I'm just like, what a fucking guy. Like, what a mess. Like, what was I doing? What was I trying to achieve? I mean, yeah, it's probably, they say like, and I say, I was escaping myself, my mind. But I look back now, what was that gonna achieve? It's mental, innit? So yeah, the weekends are longer and, I've not argued with my girlfriend since I've stopped drinking. All our arguments used to be because of me going out and getting drunk and acting a fucking asshole, or coming back and acting an asshole. And it's so weird, in alcohol, because it just takes away, like, so I can't speak for everyone, because there's some people who can go out and have a good fucking time on it and, no issues. But for a lot of us, I think as well, like, for me, it just took a part of me away. And I think because I had so much anger locked in me as well, that when I drank it, all of the anger and destruction I had in me was suppressed sober. Do you mean? Or I could manage it. And then when I got drunk, it was like it all just fucking poured out of me. I just wanted to break everything. I was just I look back now and I don't even know sometimes how I kept friends. So shout out to you guys. You're the real heroes. But yeah, sobriety, going on that journey, you lose yourself a little bit. And I've said this before, like, you grieve your old self. Because even though that person was flawed, I still had a good time with that person. I talk about him as another person because to me now it is another person. The other day I was looking, my old man sent me a picture of me moving into my first apartment here in Denmark. And I was looking at myself and I just started crying. I was looking at this picture, I was looking at him and I was just thinking, I don't even remember. I can't even, you just look like, you're like an old friend that I don't know anymore, or like I don't like, or I don't recognize that person. I knew it was me, of course I did, but then I could feel what that person was feeling then. Do you know what I mean? And what they had been feeling, and it just really touched me because sometimes I don't realize how far I've come, and that picture there allowed me to sort of appreciate the hard work I've put in so far and where I am now, He was so lost. He was in so much pain. Back then I didn't realize how much, to be honest. It's only now I look back I realize. But yeah, you grieve your old self and you think, how am I ever going to have fun again? Like, without the alcohol or without the drugs, or that was my fun, Like every good memory I have really as an adult there's probably alcohol involved, and that's mental. And then the idea of like, I'm never going to drink again. What do you mean I'm never going to drink again? That's it. That's the one, it's I'm never going to have one of those mad nights out again. And as much as they weren't good for me, my fucking God, how much I used to love them. In the moment, obviously. Not in the morning after, I hated it. But in that moment, when you're just off your nut, not a care in the world, and you can just wander about places and just go to different parties and just meet people and chat shit and probably make a cunt of myself, but sorry, language, make an ass of myself. But it was so free. It was so freeing to just be. There was just no responsibility. There was no care. There was no reason to, it was. And the only time I could actually be present in a moment before I went too far was when I'd had a drink or something, because then everything went quiet inside of me and nothing else mattered anymore. It was just me and the pub and my mates. That was the only time. But there was always, I could never stop. I don't know about you guys, but it was not being able to stop that was my problem. Once I had a taste, I was gone. I never understood the people that went for one drink. Like, why are you going for one drink? What are you going to do with one drink? Like, if you're going to drink, you may as well fucking drink. Like, go and drink. And again, that's probably my makeup. Like, it's all or nothing. It's like, do you want a line? Oh, no. I'll have a bag. Yeah. I'm not lying. Do you want a pint? No. I'll have fucking a keg. Not a pint. I'll drink the whole fucking lot. in a weird way, when you're sober, you do miss those things, or the idea of not having that again. But maybe it's the old concept of you want what you can't have, and you know you can't have it, so you want it more. But to bring it back around, sobriety is tough, but it's also good. It's also magical. It's also been very fulfilling for me to, like I say, find myself again, feel myself again, be myself again. My connections with everyone are better and deeper and stronger.